Hey, what's going on, everybody? It has been, excuse me, it has been a crazy busy week already. Time to get the boots off. Sometimes these things weigh a lot more than they do on a normal day, if that makes any sense. They feel awfully heavy today. All right. So anyways, channel updates. I got some goodies here. So I plan on having the silver contact refining video done for today. But I looked in there and I'm not happy with the copper bar. So it looks like there's still some cement silver coming out. So I don't want to rush that process. I want to make sure we get as much as that out as possible. So when I go ahead and give that 1/4 ounce away, you get as much as possible. So I want to show you a couple of things though, because I've been really pounded down on scrapping those computers out. Not so much the Big Macs, but those little minis. I got the rhythm down. I can do like, I don't know, 20 of them in an hour. It's ridiculous. So it goes pretty smooth. So anyways, I'll show you what I'm collecting so far off of those. And I guess what you're going to see possibly here in the future, the near future. And yeah, so let's jump into that. All right, so I'm up to, I still have a ton of like wire plugs to do, but here's the base so far. So I actually just did a full one of these. I know it's not a lot, and we're in the works of that right now. So gold filled e-waste, just it's kind of like a miscellaneous tub like this. That's currently in the works. I've just finished up the nitric boils, and I'm going to go into hydrochloric here today, or aqua regia, I should say. See if we get any gold. And I also have to check for silver. So I got another one of those getting filled up. Just LEDs, a couple flat packs, IC chips. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. So we're working on another one of those. It's pretty small, but I haven't depopulated the boards yet. I basically have just been pulling them out of the casing, grabbing the RAM sticks, the CPUs, and you know, basically cutting the wires off, cleaning up the housing so we have nice clean aluminum that I can go take in. So here's that build up. Nothing crazy. Pins. Check this out. Let's see, get that to 0. We are up to 119 grams of gold pins. So we're getting up there that. I like that. I still have a little bit to do, and then of course all the stuff from these Macs that I gotta depopulate. So we got that coming. I want to fill this up, I think, or as close to it as I can before we do that sulfuric cell. But that's what I'm going to do to get rid of, or to remove all this gold. I want to attempt that. More e-waste. Let's see. We've got, I would say, a few hard drives. These are all the Macs I did yesterday. Bunch of them. So I've got all these gold pins to do, and they're actually not too bad to do because they have, you got the pins, they pull out relatively easy, and then there's like a couple of flat packs, which I basically just bend off, and then the hard drive disk itself, which I'm going to store so we can do some of those later. I got to check into that, see what kind of precious metals you can gather out of those. All right, my gold corners. I need to up my game on these, just a couple of them. Nothing crazy. You can't even see that. Nothing crazy. And the CPUs. So a couple of those. Nothing, I don't think I got any more of these since the last time. I gotta pull these off to see if they have any gold underneath of them yet. I've only got one so far with gold on it. It's actually a pretty big chunk of it, I imagine. But yeah, I don't think these have anything on them. But I still have a couple of them to peel apart. And they're the pins, so we might have a little better luck with those. Let's see here. My carrot scrap. Got this in the future. I'm not going to add any more to this until I melt them. So I've got my silver pre-weighed in there already. So I just have to melt these up, and that will be corded. So should be seeing this relatively soon. It's actually going to be, I think, the next biggest gold drop. Well, the biggest gold drop after the last one. I think this is going to be bigger. I'm thinking, what was it? Like roughly 9 grams of gold, give or take. That'd be a good drop. And it'll put me over an ounce too. So really stoked on that. And, oh yeah, hold on. Hold on. I've got some RAM. Hold on. Not done yet. Oh, throwing them on the floor. Throwing them on the floor. There we go. So I get to test that rotary. I'm gonna wait until I get at least all the minis done. So they come with these little guys here. And oh, I forgot. Let's see here. All the fingers off of them. Starting to add up. And can't forget about the contacts. Tons of them in there. So I think I'm going to make a copper, just another anode for these. We're going to give that a shot with some copper sulfate instead of copper nitrate. Kind of like what we did with the last one with all copper anodes. I might add a little copper to that. These, I plan on throwing in the rotisserie. What I want to do is get some chicken wire so I can wrap that rotisserie up, because these like to slide out the edge. And I'm going to have to get it so that it's big enough where these won't fall out, but the actual RAM chips can fall off and then down into the bottom. Because we got a bunch of them and we can test that with. But I know these for sure will slide out of the side or the edges. But yeah, there's a couple of them that are nicely packed. A couple of them with double the amount in there. So that should be good. That should give us a good chunk, I imagine. At least to give us a valid test with Newer Max, because that's a good chunk. I'm happy with that. My fingers, just an AP. And then I might try to dissolve the gold with bleach. Hydrochloric and bleach. I think that'd be a fun little experiment. This, just in cording. What I'm going to do this time, though, is instead of... I want to do a... mix it up and then let it melt into a big pile. And then dissolve it. I don't know how that's going to work. Probably take a lot longer because there's not as much material getting attacked by the acids, but I'm curious how it turned out. My thought is that it might have a hard time getting to the center to get the silver out, so we might have to deal with a lot of silver chloride, but it'll be a good example of why you'd want to do shot instead of a solid piece. But I'm curious. That's my thoughts. I'm not sure if that's actually going to work, though. These guys, we'll just ash. And then, not yet. I'm going to wait till I get a bigger batch. I don't know if this is, I'll find out what amount we're going to get for gold. But I don't think it's going to be much. And then, yeah, my sulfuric cell for the for our pins. So a couple things in the future that I'm excited for. All right, and I also got this coffee grinder that I wanted to try and experiment with. Amazon Basics, baby. I think it was $18.99 US dollars. And Glitter had given me something. I'm not sure if I showed that yet. I don't think I did. I did start the video. And you want to take a guess at what that is. But let me just say, the coffee grinder works excellent for this stuff. So if you want a little more information on that, you're going to have to wait till the video comes out. But see what that is. Guess or take a look. And yeah, take a guess. Take a wild guess at what you think is in there. But it worked really well. I was really really excited. But this is kind of the stuff that I wanted to that I was talking about the other day with that with the merch stuff. Do we, if this was, like I said, 18 bucks, so stuff like this isn't isn't hard for me to pick up. But if we want to start getting into some crazy stuff, let me know. And I also reached out to a couple of YouTubers. Funny enough, you guys convinced me. I reached out to Mr. Beast to see what he's doing with that scrapped Lambo. It's a long shot. It's a long shot. But how funny would that be? So I'll see if he responds. I'll let you know. Probably not. Guy probably has all sorts of stuff to deal with. But it would be fun. Regardless. All right, and later this week we should see a couple other videos. So I was busting my butt this weekend, and I got quite a bit done. I got let's see here, see a little closer. I'm trying to relax a little bit. So I got those contacts. They're cemented out. I got to clean them up yet, and like I said, but I wasn't happy with how my copper bar looked. It looked like it was still trying to cement out a little bit. So we'll wait on that one. I got my concentrates, my gold concentrates from Superior. They're on their third hydrochloric boil, and I think I'm ready to go into Aqua Regia. I got to rinse the heck out of that stuff, though. It was pretty, you'll see when we get the video. And then, like I said earlier in the video, I got a bin of those kind of gold-filled e-waste. Doing a little trial test on that with what we could get out of. It's probably roughly a pound. Nothing crazy. And where am I at? I got to do, that's ready to, well, I got to rinse it and then go into Aqua Regia. And then precipitate the gold out. So that should be coming up. But yeah, it's been pretty busy week. Pretty busy week. Just got back from the doctor's, actually. See my baby girl. So everything's going good. She's 5 pounds on the dot today. So if that gives you a hint from my previous video, if you want to make a guess when you think she's coming. 5 pounds today. So, and we still have to come up with something for the 600 giveaway. So we did the silver giveaway, guessing how much that was. What else have we done? We're doing the baby weight. And then we got the subscribers video and then the 500 subscribers giveaway. Maybe we'll have to do something like that. Maybe, I don't know if I want to do another keyword. We'll have to figure that out. Still thinking. But I know what you're going to get. I just don't know how to get it to you. I'm sure we'll figure something out. Well, short little video for you today. But a couple down coming through the chute. So, hey, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.